Okay, so I was talking about unschooling, which is kind of like Montessori, except for, there's not really set activities. You're kind of just going with the flow based on what the child expresses interest in, and you just kind of like capitalize on it, which is very, very similar to Montessori, except Montessori, you have set activities that you actually put out for them. So you're kind of like guiding the learning, whereas unschooling, the child is absolutely guiding everything. So I implement both of those. So if they're like doing something, they're showing interest in something, I kind of do a little bit of both. I might actually buy an activity that is gonna help with that, or we might, start watching videos. Like, let's say they're doing animal sounds, I might start pulling up videos of animals, and we watching the real animals and listening to what sounds they make and things like that. Or let's say they're showing interest in my pregnant belly, I may start talking about the baby coming out, and we may watch some live videos on the babies coming out, and just enhancing whatever it is that they're interested in, and basing it around whatever they're interested in, just providing them with experiences to explore those interests. Like, for instance, my son became very interested in, I learned, because sometimes I let him have the notepad and he just goes crazy with it. And he was really interested in the Very Hungry Caterpillar. He would watch the stuff over and over. So, I decided we got him a Very Hungry Caterpillar puzzle and the book, and a stuffed caterpillar. You could turn it into the butterfly and all of that. And we'll probably do, when it's feasible, we're going to get, the little kit where the caterpillar turns to the butterfly. That's unschooling. And so we're focused on that activity with that interest that he has. All right. So let me show you some of our centers. And, of course, I do some structured learning, too, because I am an education major, early education major. So especially when it comes to the age that my children are now, there are set things that I know to do and can't do with them. So I do them. All right. So let me just show you right quick. All right. So this is a little spot in our living room, their little reading spot. Everything's not neat, of course, because if I waited for everything to be neat, I wouldn't do a video. Because they go right behind you and mess it up. So this is like their little book area. That's just theirs, let them do whatever. And they have like some stuffed animals and stuff over here. That's where they do their little, and puzzles are missing, of course. They have some more puzzles over here, but more like supposed to be that little quiet area. And then the dining room is mostly theirs now, but it's, they're really almost in here. But see, we have like their little, like, art area, and of course, see if you can see everything. Okay, of course there's stuff everywhere or whatnot, but it is what it is. You have chalk and all this. And Marcel, pick this book up and put that book up. Marcel, get that book up. And of course I have, like, this is my little cabinet space. I have different activities. It looks like a mess, but it's actually organized. Believe it or not. Of course they have, the trampoline so they can exercise, at least see outside if they can't go outside. And of course they have their kitchen area where they learning to cut, do different things, learn different food stuff. And I don't have all their stuff out at one time because it would be everywhere. So they usually ask for it, like if she wants to play with the eggs. Yeah, so be like, well, I want my carton of eggs. Like, she lives has a carton of eggs. Or they have like shaped cookies, and like these cookies, I think I've shown them before in a post somewhere. But like they have these like number cookies. We'll put those out sometimes, depending on how they act in it, if they ask for it. And they have their like eggs Maurice, where you put the eggs at? You put the eggs up? Oh, I see it. No, I don't see it. Where you put them at? Oh, I see it way up there. Okay. Well, sometimes he puts stuff in here too, but he don't know where it go. Or like they have like the egg carton, and then some of them are like boiled like eggs and fried eggs or whatever. But they got a lot of activities in here. I pull them out as needed. Like toolbox, and they got a book. Everything in my activity has a book, so we'll read the book and then make it do the activity. That's like Montessori. And then usually you're supposed to just leave the activity out, but I don't always do that. Like teach them shapes and stuff. Somebody was asking me about reading, so I mean anything that can be done, any subject, you can have a book, age appropriate book to read about it and then do an activity. Any subject. That's the best way to get your children reading and enjoying books, and the best way to teach them at a young age. And then they have like a little science area. Maybe you can see, like they have little animals down here. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, some animals down there and just random science stuff. Sometimes I pull out like sand and stuff like that. We haven't really done any extensive science projects because the mess would be ridiculous. And yeah, just not doing that right now. Put that chair back. Put that chair back. And then in our office,